A game that has taken horror inspiration from titles like SCP and Death Stranding, plus taking inspiration from the likes of Hunt Showdown for the general gameplay. Another extraction shooter with a dark twist. This is Beautiful Light. The game is somewhat meant to be a mix between Tarkov and Hunt Showdown, taking the game mechanics and realism from Tarkov and the dark horror atmosphere from Hunt Showdown. A PvPvPvE tactical FPS extraction shooter tasking the players to enter, secure and extract an artifact in a hostile environment. Not only will you be against scary AI, but 6 players in the 24-man lobby will be set to play monsters called anomalies, with the main instruction to kill all humans. The developers have been focusing on making the game an incredible immersive experience with an oppressive atmosphere. Like every other extraction shooter, each death does mean you not only fail your mission, but you also lose everything you brought with you. To get extracted from the game, you go to designated zones which will shoot a flare up in the air, alerting a helicopter to come and get you, but whilst doing that you're also alerting the rest of the lobby that you are extracting. There is an RPG-like progression tree in the game to which you can level up your character and improve their skills, or instead use your rewards to purchase weapons and equipment for your next raid. The game has an in-depth weapon customization, which upon full release will get even better. The general UI of the game looks pretty great at the moment, and a cool thing as well is the diegetic HUD, which is the thing on your forearm. It is inspired largely by other real-life military designs, like many other things in the game. The company behind the game is Deep World Studios, founded in 2022 by a small team of passionate game developers based in Switzerland. What's kind of funny and interesting is that the team is built up of the likes of some ex-esports players all the way to enthusiastic community members, which is definitely a fun group of people. Beautiful Light will be their debut title. Using the Unreal Engine, you can see that this game will be beautiful. From small to large details, the amount of effort behind this project is huge. One thing people tend to forget is that it takes a long time to develop a game. Deep Worlds has been working on this for almost 2 years now, which arguably is quite a short time considering the size of the team. Now, because it is their first title, there are some fears around it, like will it get the attention it needs to succeed, or whether or not that the game will actually last. But I guess that's for us to find out. What's been the most exciting part about this game so far is that it's already gone through some game testing, and the feedback coming back from those who had had the opportunity to play the game said it was phenomenal. Everybody seemed to love the horror factor of the game and the overall atmosphere and general design of the map. The level of lighting to the realism of the torches on the guns, everything looked beautiful. The game is trying to get that realistic feel by adding a variety of hardcore FPS mechanics that we see in other big titles as well. Stuff like realistic health systems or even how guns properly operate will be at the core of this game. When seeing this game for the first time, instantly I thought of Hunt Showdown. Another somewhat extraction shooter. It is in that genre, but it's kind of like in its own category or like a grey area, as the game primarily focuses on the horror aspects and more of like a character development set in a Wild Western theme. Besides that, the game itself is fun. When I played it solo for the first time, fear struck me big time, as the ambient sounds and AI were frightening, and I see Beautiful Light trying to aim for that same feeling. Which, in a high intense FPS game, where you have to worry about many different factors, your adrenaline will go to the next level, making this a game we're going to have a lot of fun with. That being said, this game as well is meant to have a character-like development, just as Hunt Showdown does. So maybe this game will be just more like Hunt than any other game we know. Personally, I've grown to love extraction shooters. I've always been a big fan of horror games like Resident Evil or Death Stranding, and the fact that this game is going to be a combination of them both is going to be amazing. As I've said in previous videos, over the next couple years, I feel like we're going to get a lot of extraction shooters, as they are kind of becoming the new battle royale. At the moment, Tarkov leaves the extraction shooters as the biggest game, with its ever-growing fan base and quality of a game. But in 2024 alone, we have some big games coming already, well, at least early access on Steam. One being Grey Zone Warfare, but as well as Beautiful Light, as its release date is set to be for 2024, and hopefully we'll see it come out in Q1. As of November the 1st, 2023, the game had accumulated over 200,000 wishlist on Steam, which means the expectations for this game are quite high. Considering the successful playtest, I have a feeling this game will hit right off the mark, even though we will see it only come into early access first and not even into full release. I'm very excited to see how this game goes on the market, as the reception and love for this game has been great. That's all I have for today's video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the game down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, peace.